Hello guys, welcome back to my channel, or if you're new, welcome. My name is Monica, and today we're doing my next update for my Pan That palette for 2021, the Natasha Denona Lila palette. I've made some progress. We hit technically two more pans, but we'll get into that. So let's go ahead and run the slideshow of all of my progress up until this point. And this is my palette now. So I was able to hit pan in the Franken Black shade here, and that's just because I've literally been using it every day as much as I could, and I was so happy to finally see pan right there. And then I technically have pan over here again. So this is the light brown shade. I did not Franken this last time, but what I did is I just repressed the shade. It was getting to be like far out just on the edges, and it was hard to use as a transition shade to really get my brush in there and to get enough product on there. So I didn't add anything to it. I just repressed it, and I did that I think halfway through the month, and now I've already got pan in it again. So I think this is actually, now that I've repressed it, probably gonna go pretty quickly, especially with the looks that I've been doing. So I didn't film any looks for this update, to be quite honest. There's really only been like one go-to look that I've been doing. I actually did something slightly different today, and I really like it, so I might film this look for the next update. But really all I've been doing is focusing on these shades, so like this light brown shade, this Franken shade right here, and then the brown. That's kind of what I've been focusing on. So like every day for like work, transition, deepening up the transition, and then this is the darkening of the outer corner shade right there. And then to be quite frank, since we really don't have too many like neutral shimmers left in this palette, actually we don't have any neutral shimmers left in this palette, what I've been doing is bringing in other palettes to use as kind of like the pop of bright shimmer for like an everyday work neutral look. When I'm not working and I can do a little bit darker, a little bit more fun, like today, I go in with one of these shades on the lid. So today what I did is I used this as my transition, but then I went right in with this dark shade to do kind of the outer V out here, and then I used this shade all over the lid. And it's fun, it's different, it's very fall, and I don't know if you can tell, but I'm thriving. I went for a walk today with Rex, and it was just beautiful outside. There were leaves everywhere. I'm gonna cry. I'm so happy I could literally cry. That's ridiculous, but I love it. I'm just thriving. I love it. Anyway, where was I before I started crying about how happy I was that it was finally fall? The look that I'm wearing, yes. So I've been doing a kind of that same look, and that's how I was able to hit pan in this repressed shade again, along with this shade. Every now and then I would also just use these three, and then instead of using this dark brown, I would use this black, which is also what got me to actually hitting pan there. I was kind of hoping to hit pan in this shade. I've been using this shade a lot, and there's a big dip. Like, I think honestly any day now I will hit pan in that shade right there, and I'm hoping for that. I will notice there are other shades where I repressed them. They feel a little looser, like this shade right here. I just repressed it and it felt a little bit looser. This one got a lot harder. It's not a bad shade, but it is a fairly packed shade. There's a lot of product in there. So I am slightly worried about finishing it up, but the first goal is just going to be to hit pan in it, and then we can look at finishing it up later on. I've been really having fun with the shades on the bottom here. I've been especially loving, like on work days where I can't really go all out with these shades, using one of these on my lower lash line. It gives just a nice pop of color. They blend out really nicely, and like the little bit of shimmer, just it adds a little bit of just an extra oomph to the lower lash line that I love. So yeah, other than that, I was really hoping to hit pan in one of these two shades because I have been using them a lot. I definitely have a bigger dip in this brown shade. I don't know if you can actually like see, probably not, but there's a big dip there, and I was hoping to hit pan in it. And I also have a decent sized dip in this this warmer shade right here, so I'm gonna put that. I know I've not been really doing a lot of goals recently, but I really want to hit pan in one more shade. I don't know if it's gonna be this one. I don't know if it's gonna be this one of these shades. I want to see pan in by the next update, because I feel like I now have to start like doing a little bit more for goals because it's almost October. Ooh, I just realized the goal is to finish this by December 31st. Ooh, okay, we got this. Don't freak out all too much. So yes, next update, I want to have pan in at least one more shade, and I want to see if maybe I can use this one up, because it's fairly loose now that I repressed it, and I use this every day basically as my transition. So I think I could probably finish up that shade by the next update as well. So I think that's it for this update. Let me know down below if you guys are panning a palette, how's that going, or what other content you want to see around this palette as we get kind of into the home stretch. I'm thinking about filming just like a couple of my go-to eye looks that I've been doing throughout the month, but there's anything else that you guys want to see of this palette while we still have it, hopefully, let me know down below. In case anyone is interested, I got this cute, okay. So we've been watching The Sopranos for the first time. We're both from New Jersey. We've never seen The Sopranos. We're going back and we're watching it. But it takes, like, they filmed it in the late 90s, early 2000s, and a lot of the younger characters wear, like, these 90s headbands, and I've just been dying to get some 90s headbands, so I bought some off of Amazon, so that's what I'm wearing here. This shirt is actually from Killstar. I picked it up when I bought a black lipstick from them for my next best and worst of black lipsticks video, which will be coming up soon, but in the meantime, I do have a full playlist of my black lipstick videos. I'll have it up here if you want to watch it, but it's just like a nice collared shirt, and it's got the big sleeves. Oh my god, I'm in love. I'm just in love. I love it so much. It feels so swoopy. But for my black lipstick that I'm wearing today, this is actually from Lime Crime. This is the Lime Crime lipstick in Black Velvet. And this will also be in my next best and worst of black lipsticks video coming sometime in October. So I think that's it. Thank you guys for watching, and I cannot wait to see you in my next video. Bye.